Hello everyone. In this video, we will take a look at what NoSQL is, and we'll propose a we'll we'll do a proposal where we'll try and move the relational to a non-relational database using our project as an example. So let's talk about what is a NoSQL first. So NoSQL is a non-relational database that stores data in a format that is different from the relational database. That is basically in the tabular format. Or you can see like Excel documents, things like that. CSV is a popular example for us, a traditional database or a relational database. As people started using the internet more, the the more type of data has been collected over a period of time, such as text, audio, video, GIFs. So everything is a different kind of data type, and NoSQL is really good at kind of taking a look at this data and kind of manipulating it and processing it. So as we are using a current relational database to store the NYPD call logs, it would be beneficial for us to move towards a NoSQL database as it offers more flexibility and other features that we will discuss below. So let's look at the advantages and some of the features of NoSQL databases. So the first one is it's flexible. NoSQL is designed to be flexible and adaptable. Using NoSQL, we can take advantage of storing information in more formats to help case managers analyze an emergency situation. Pictures, videos, text, and even call recordings can be extremely helpful to build future applications and to help assist people better. If somebody's having issues with certain if there's a shooting or person needs a medical ambulance, things like that, we can kind of speed up the process by using a NoSQL database as it updates in real time. Second one is scalability. NoSQL is designed to handle large amounts of data on an everyday basis. Using cloud computing, we can scale this and the work can be distributed among the servers. So as we said that since emergency calls are in real times, and there's a large number of data that is being processed and is being manipulated, so it's helpful for a NoSQL database to be used in such a case scenario. The third one is performance. It allows us to have quick queries to retrieve and manipulate data in real time. Let's say if we plan on having like a 911 app or like a 911 emergency app, it can be really helpful to collect data from this source. Fourth is simplicity. They're easier to maintain and manage in comparison to relational databases as it can be easily deployed and implemented as well. So now let's look at some of the disadvantages that a NoSQL database does have also. So the first one is compatibility issue. It's not necessary that a NoSQL database will have all the data and all the information. It might have issues with compatibility issues working with certain softwares or certain kind of online cloud technology or things like that. Second one is lack of standardization. Since NoSQL is just an up and coming database solution, non-relational database solution. Therefore, what is the standardization? For a NoSQL, since it has various different type of datas, it can be a little bit challenging for us to understand that. The third one is cross-platform support. So you can use this, only on certain platforms, such as if you use it on Linux-based systems, that's great. For non-Linux-based systems, it can be a little bit challenging to kind of use it on that platform. So let's look at the proposal to convert and how we will go about that process. So in order to convert a relational database to the non-relational database, it involves exporting the data from the relation database first. So we first export the file because every relational database you can always export that file out. Then you will import this data into the non-relational database or the NoSQL database. So you export it, then you import it into the NoSQL. Then once the data is imported, we need to kind of map the data and show that it is in the right it is in the right spots. The primary keys are correct, or like For example, the headers are matching. The data is kind of relational, even though it says non-relational database, but we will try and give the system as much as information as we can, so it can use its computing abilities to further find relations or other kind of abilities that it can track from. Third would be to testing the data would be, of course, to test if the NoSQL database is kind of working towards the right direction. We want the objectives to be figured out. And then, of course, the third would be, of course, once we've done the testing and everything works out fine, then we would migrate the application to use the non-database completely. So once it is tested, everything looks okay, everybody gives a go signal, then we can go ahead and migrate the application towards using it towards the non-relational database. So I this is my discussion post. I my references are from Mongo database, NoSQL explained, Mongo database advantage of NoSQL, and Burma how to migrate a relational database to Mongo database. Thank you so much for watching.